Oh boy.
If Para were here, he would have already said something.
Something terrible.
Absolutely.
No, I'm saying something terrible.
Maury, no! How can you betray me like this?
Controversial statement that could probably get you banned from Twitch.
I will never
Political
forget.
statements.
Play copyrighted material music.
I'll never forget the day that I had gotten my Twitch affiliation. It was the same stream that they were saying some, like, not horrendous, but just some gross shit at the beginning of it.
Who is they?
Dweeb Chat. It was on a Moonsea stream.
Gotcha.
So, they were just talking about weird shit at the beginning, and then I even made the joke that night. I was like, watch this stream be the stream that I get my Twitch affiliation, and then I did.
Then you did it.
I didn't know how to feel about it. But then every day, every time I stream, and Para's on stream, or Dweeb Chat's on stream, one of them, every day I feel like, well, this is gonna be the day that shit gets taken away.
That's not gonna happen.
That image you just sent me, Maury, is that your old captain?
Yeah.
That's badass. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so curious.
Yeah, to me, that screams like, oh yeah, you seem like someone who would have kidnapped a boy and like let him on, that he's gonna kill him every day until you took up his.
Was it kidnapping if it was willing? Maury went, or Mercure went.
I went, yeah, but it was. I mean, like, it was you either come and die, or the
fair,
or your entire city gets burned to the ground. So.
Fair, that's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it was kind of.
It was sort of coerced, yeah.
Look at me, victim blaming Melchior Mori.
Yeah, boy, howdy.
You wanted this, didn't you?
My God.
And that's how today's gonna go, and I'm here for it. That's amazing. Remind me again, bud. What is their name?
Drake.
Thank you.
Drake Fox.
Drake Fox. That's a good pirate name. Good choice there, buddy.
Captain Drake. That sounds awesome. What the hell?
Captain Drake Fox. I might actually be playing Drake Fox at some point.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah.
In Blue Cliff, or?
Yeah. They wanted us to come up with like secondary characters that we can play.
That's awesome.
We were talking about it this week. Like, I hadn't thought about it really, and I'm like, well, what if Drake also survived and is like in the world?
That rocks. So y'all were doing the thing that Moonsea did, where we had secondary characters that we played for a little bit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But it's gonna like. You don't have to play them. It's more like if like Melchior is going to be going off to do something, you can swap in and play.
Yeah.
Like, I could play Drake in that case, or like if I'm playing Melchior, I could still like have Drake be doing things in the background.
Yeah.
Just like on his own without having like play in game.
Yeah, that'll probably happen in Moonsea for us, considering that Riker's going to become a very big part of Team A's whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
I just got a message from Felix in my Twitch. I got 4 ads. I'll see you soon, Natty.
4
Oh my gosh!
So sorry.
That's horrid.
Is there a way I could turn that shit off? I don't want ads on my stream. Like, 100% do not want ads on my stream. If I want people to support me, I should probably put my coffee in the title, actually, now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm. Or the description, wherever it works, you know?
I don't think or Twitch has descriptions.
Oh.
You could put it just on your general page, right?
Oh yeah, it's on there. But putting it in the title too, like, lets people be like, oh, okay, yeah, I want to support this person.
Oh, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
No, it's funny you bring up, the other campaigns, because I wanted to bring up today that I've been thinking hard, and I was pretty, without excitement, how I want to continue with this one going forward. Like I mentioned to Layla a few weeks ago that I'm planning, now let me finish the whole sentence before you respond, to try to make this the last arc of the Eternals. However, it is probably going to be the longest one of the Eternals.
Fair.
Mainly, yeah. Because one thing overall I wanted to try to shoot for going forward, because I feel like it's been working really well in my other game, Chrono Chicks, which yes is in fact what they're calling themselves. I'm not sure if I brought that up to y'all.
Yeah.
But
Thank you, Maury.
with the Chrono Chicks, yeah, that I really enjoyed is less trying to make grand epics and more like I want to say simplified but focused adventures, kind of like how it used to be with Curse of Strahd. I did the last two arcs, were kind of trying to experiment around. They were cool, fine what they are, but yeah, I miss doing that with you guys and all that. And as we kind of continue to feel like get back to basics with this campaign, that's what I'm going to be shooting for going forward, and I'm excited for it because it's going to be like more sandboxy, less oh god, a parade of shit you guys need to do. Like
A parade.
no time. Yeah, like oh yeah, yep. Yeah, you just saved Saltmarsh, yay! Now guess what? There is an explosion that frames one of your dearest NPCs and other party members for a huge assassination attempt. But yeah. So that's what I'm going for. So yeah, don't feel pressured. Basically, is what I'm trying to say is to go on in this game to get to go and stop something from burning down the street or in other parts of the world. Going back to Curse of Strahd style, and I'm excited.
I mean, Curse of Strahd was just burning as it was, so.
Well, exactly. Like the problem wasn't going anywhere. Is what I liked about that game. Like there were some moments, okay, urgency was required, yeah, but it wasn't constant, running from one side to the other. Yeah. Anyway,
Felix, what did you do?
They enabled subscriber only mode.
Felix said I've had enough.
Doesn't the button say enable subscriber only mode? Isn't that self-explanatory? Yeah, it literally says subscribers only chat, and it's a toggle. Felix.
Look, better to test it out now than test it out when I've got other viewers in here. I thought it would warn me.
That's fair. That is fair. Are you sure you want to turn on subscribers only mode?
Okay, but yeah, I'll look into turning off ads after the stream. Hopefully the ads aren't too big of an issue during stream. But afterwards I'll look into it because I ain't getting money from Twitch anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, why the heck are ads on if you're not even making money?
Because I'm technically making money, but I'm making it once a year at this rate.
Yeah.
They send you a $3 check.
Yeah, so
you can only cash it out after you've hit a certain amount, right?
Yeah, so it's say I have one subscriber, which I know I have at least one, because Issa has apparently been subscribed to me and cannot unsubscribe because she cannot get into her Twitch account.
I think I've also been subscribed since it became available.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
So I think it's got to be at least $50 has to be added up. So if you're paying $4 a month, that $4 a month has to add up to $50 before it gets to me. And even then, Twitch takes a huge chunk of it. Which is why I've been kind of pushing my viewers to just hey, if you want to subscribe, instead of doing that, just send me something on coffee. That's why I set it up.
Hell yeah.
Natty getting $20 a year from Twitch, baby.
Baby.
Get yourself some good M&M money there.
Oh, now I want M&M.
Sorry.
I can buy one shoe.
One shoe.
You can buy a decent meal at your favorite fast food joint.
Oh man.
Everything's super side. Yeah. God, where are you guys getting socks from? Anyway. I'm all set to go if you all are.
I am.
I am here.
I am here.
Beauty.
What are we doing about poor old Rector though?
Well, you guys are all doing your off your so separate things anyway right now.
Fair enough.
So I'll just come back to him, to his whole fitting of his new outfit when he comes back into call.
Yeah, because he's gonna be a little bit late.
That's right.
Yeah, from
Poor
what I
guy.
understand, he's showing up today. He's just late.
Mm-hmm.
Poor dude.
So, yeah. And if it does go past the point of him being at the shop, we'll just say, hey, he wakes up really late in the day.
Do you?
It'll be handled. Anyway, hey folks, welcome to episode 7 of the Fear of Tiyet, featuring you all.
Hi
It
there.
is been a little bit of a bit, since we hung out last. Let me go and refresh your mind spaces. So, y'all have been in Aspio, the center stone of magical education on the continent of Torridel, the hometown of Rita, and the nexus point to just will hopefully be a waterfall of adventure. Yes, that's what I'm going for. A waterfall, an explosion of adventure across the land, across the globe, into, who knows, reaches beyond space and time. But to get to what happened last session exactly, you entered into Aspio proper and were led in by Shade's uncle Elliot to the Grand Master of Aspio. The one, the only Grand Master Robert Spell, who, for all intents and purposes, seemed to be really aware of all the Eternals' comings and goings across the land, and with the story for the time being that he's just been trying to be a good guide, a good advisor, kind of not really working behind the scenes, but just from the sidelines, peanut gallery, as it were, to help you all along on your journey. But more importantly, he kind of helped explain a few major details. First, he explained that Autumn, you actually have a few more people still out there from your tribe that survived the attacks. Shade, you learned that of your own hometown, a certain group of elders happened to be in the same water plane fortress as your mother.
Yay.
For what reasons? We don't know. And last but certainly not least, Captain Mori, you found out that some of your crew also did survive, with most of them now currently trapped in the Earth plane. To what they are doing there, best you can assume might be, hopefully slave labor and nothing, worse than that, considering what's your opponents have done in the past. But having to really set all aside, one of the biggest things you've all were told, to explain to, was that to get to the water plane, to get to what was undoubtedly Tiyet's main fortress or operations, to whatever crazy schemes, the source of her fury across the land that she has in store for all of Versailles, you found out that, okay, you're going to go and upgrade, yes, let's use that term, refurbish, probably better, the Lux Eterna to be a spacefaring, flying pirate ship that can only be described out of legend. Yes, Spell happened to have a blueprints from using his extensive divination magic from the future to help kind of like give you a bit of a floor plan of how to upgrade it to get to that point. Let's see. Put my notes. Pardon me, DM is loading. There they are. But aside that, he also brought up the current situation of, Mary, and her being, very much blacked out and almost basically comatose on the ship. He explained that Rita's wibbly-wobbly, convoluted time explanations that she was phasing out of time because her future was gone was not true whatsoever, for totally not plot wholly revisionist reasons from the DM. But no, in fact, she was kind of paused in time because, well, her future is yet to be set. Basically, you all need to go and eventually find the present Mary, your Mary's past, essentially, to convince her that the great Lord Karloff is still alive and causing damage to you all. Basically, to complete the loop of her timeline to, well, make sure it all happens. And also make sure you guys get the help at the Battle of Uriel. With that lovely exposition dump of a session, leaving its medius point, you all decided to go about your, honestly, separate ways, but your own personal agendas throughout the city. Autumn, you took Sabine to the, I want to say it was the, not divination, it was the transmutation, right?
Transmutation, yep.
Yep. The transmutation school to go speak to one of the professors there, where you got to meet up with Professor Derva, who gave you some lovely tips and a certain pacifier that would hopefully curb some of her chaotic power. Shade, you went to go get your nose in a good book. Taking a cue from reading Rainbow, you went to go and do some research on, well, Phantoms, where you bumped elbows with, well, the green ball that Autumn's been seeing herself as of late. Rector, went to go get a fancy new cloak, while also dropping all kinds of fun tidbits about his travels with you all to one of your many fans. Speaking of fans, though, Maury happened to come across the surprise, one of your many apparently merchandise booths of you all. That, as he found out through his research, was apparently all owned and operated by Cato.
Episode number 7, Melchior gets royalty fees from Cato.
episode number 7. Where's our cut? Where's our cut, Cato? What a slimy snake.
Yeah. Yep. Using a loophole from your one time visiting his totally legit fighting club back in Barovia, way back in Curse of Strahd time. He managed to go and apparently got the rights to all of your images to sell your merchandise of you and your adventures.
Even mine, because I wasn't. Yeah, even mine, because I wasn't around then.
It's by extension, by association.
Yeah, I don't think that legality piece matters to Cato.
I'm the background character.
You're the Boba Fett. The special limited edition Shade. Buy her now and get her exclusive trap elevator playset.
Oh my god. Oh no, it's Shade merchandise, but she's like named something different, like slightly different, and has like green hair instead of red hair, just so it's like different enough, like a knockoff Shade.
Mm-hmm. Behold, Shade and her kung fu crip. Yes,
this is Glade, the angry tabaxi, and it's something like that.
Yes.
Place.
The brave monk of the Misfits is here to join your party. Come witness her little pet cat, Wind.
Oh my god.
Wind.
Oh, Jesus.
Not to be confused with the latest companions. Nemo, the merman, and you can't go on.
Oh my god, Nemo the merman.
Hang in there. Hang in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop that line of thought. I don't need to go too hard making up knockoff brands of
very
past
funny
characters.
Though. It's quite funny.
All right, though. So, with all those various plot threads, we have you current 3 present. Which of you would like to pick up where we left off last time? Or would you really like to start to kind of we'll say for sake of time, circle the wagons and kind of meet up before heading to Elliot's place where you're gonna be spending the night?
Well, I know that Shade was done for the day. Now she just needs to go talk to Melchior. So that's her next step. So if anyone has anything to do before that.
I can't remember what Autumn was supposed to do. I'm not sure if she was done talking to, let me see, Durva. Oh yeah, she was gonna go, I guess, make some food for Durva, I guess. Cookies or something. So I guess she was also heading back. Yeah, I guess we were at that point where we were actually gonna reconvene, weren't we?
I think I was going to get everybody else so we can meet back up and renegotiate these terms.
I see. So our first order of business is to beat royalties out of Cato. Got it.
Well, no. Renegotiate the term. Cato is irrelevant. He's a prisoner and doesn't matter.
Renegotiate
the terms with the shop owner.
Oh, okay.
So we actually get paid instead of Cato.
Got
he's
it.
Once again, a prisoner and irrelevant.
Got it. Okay. I wasn't sure if we were gonna, talk to Cato about this, because I just want to talk to him.
Oh, we'll be talking to Cato about this for sure. First order of business to make sure that we get paid.
Oh, okay. All right, fair.
Yeah. Oh, I should have. One last thing. Rita, if you don't remember, is off visiting her place, and you all made plans to meet with her in the morning, probably for breakfast. But continue.
But it's daytime the day before then, right? We're not.
Yeah, it's the day beforehand. We'll say it is. We'll say around good old supper time, maybe 6 at the latest.
Okay. Well, I think Autumn will at some point take some time to cook something for Professor Durva and then give it to them, but that can happen, I guess, later. So, whenever.
I promise you'll have a chance to do that today.
Yay!
Yeah. Spoiler alert, the dorms have a kitchen, so.
Yeah. I will say that whatever Shade had read in the library, she did take out her own journal and wrote notes into it so she could have that information on hand. But aside from that, she left the book at the library. She does not want to bring a talking book with her.
Why not?
Not her thing.
Good company.
But yeah, she's gonna go meet up with the others wherever. Did we say where we were meeting up?
Probably at the dorms we're staying in.
Dorms.
Or were we?
Elliot said he was arranging
He was arranging accommodations for us so we could stay at the dorms. Hospitality.
I thought we were staying at his house. Either way, Shade's gonna go meet up with her friends. Wherever we were meeting up beforehand. That's what Flint said. I don't know.
You just invade Elliot's house. Just come on over.
I have a right.
Whatever he wants. He doesn't even know who you are.
The niece that he doesn't know exists, right? Got it. Oh my gosh.
That was over the table. Shade would not.
Shade would not. I have a right. I have a right. Oh.
But yes. Meeting up with my dear darling friends.
Okay.
Oh god, my nose.
Let's do it. Reconvene.
Reconvening.
Wherever we were supposed to reconvene.
Wherever we're reconvening, we'll just say, we met near where we got off the ship. There you go.
That's true. Because I don't know where Elliot was going to meet with us to show us where we were staying.
Yeah, let's just say it's there. For simplicity's sake.
Unless Flint knows where it was.
I'd hope so.
I mean, you tell me, either can have him meet you by your ship to go and have your brief renegotiation talk, or we can say okay, we'll meet. We'll say that from last time that he's hey, we'll meet back at this one spot, generic spot here.
Well, are we having the negotiation with the merchant first, or are we meeting with Elliot?
You all tell me.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, we're meeting in front of the ship, and then we're going from there. And I'm putting my foot down on the matter. Shade's at the ship right now.
Wait, so then Elliot's gonna come with us to negotiate?
Elliot can come whenever he wishes to, but right now, Shade is currently looking for Melchior and Autumn at the ship.
Alright, back to the ship. Whee!
Yeah.
Cool. we did it. We have reconvened. Shade upon seeing Autumn and Melchior. She... Oh god, I'm trying to think of what Shade's mood is right now. Not well. She looks a little tired, but, like, a bit more higher spirits than she was before. Okay, well, how did you guys like the city? Because I saw a bunch of talking books.
I found out that we have fans, and our likenesses are being used without our permission.
Ah. What?
Autumn probably looks the most pleased out of all of them, because Sabine now has this lovely pacifier and this little bear that are absorbing some of those excess magical energies and calming her down. So Autumn goes up to them and says, "Hello, everyone. Visiting the transmutation school was a good success for us. Got some tools to help with the wild magic issues and the excess magic." She points out the pacifier and the little bear. "We must ensure that she does not lose this at any cost."
Has she learned how to throw things yet?
Over the table, I think she's like 2 months old. So maybe.
You think Shade knows how babies work?
I mean, over the table. I'm trying to think how a 2-month-old baby would have the upper arm strength. Well, I suppose if she's been able to hold a wand, she could probably throw a bear.
Yeah, it's not about a matter of throwing, it's more like the fling energy.
Yeah, she might be able to fling, perhaps.
Yeah, not throwing with intent, but just throwing for the cause.
Perhaps. I mean, sometimes she has been picky with her applesauce and grabbed a handful and then just threw it over there, and then I have to clean it. But
do you have something that could attach the pacifier to her clothes?
Autumn thinks for a minute, and then she looks at the one of her luck stones, which is on a necklace, and then she takes the necklace off and affixes the pacifier to the necklace. So she's like tying it. She's using the string for the necklace and the luck stone, to try to fix the pacifier to that, and then it'll hang around Sabine's neck instead. So it'll attach.
Neat.
Yeah. So Autumn normally has 2 stones of luck. For some reason, she's just gonna give one to Sabine. Take that off of stuff.
Okay, neat.
Yeah. So books? You have talking? They have you said talking books here?
Well, less like talking and more they would make a noise when I would pick them up, and I didn't like it, so I kind of like left the books there and just took notes on my own.
That's fascinating. Are they alive? Do they talk because they live?
I guess. I compared them to mimics, and the librarian did not say no.
Mimics. So they wouldn't try to eat you, would they?
They didn't try to. Although,
Yeah.
one of them kept like shocking me when I tried to pick it up. And wait a minute. Hey, I saw something while I was there.
What did you see?
Do you remember on the ship that you were talking about, like that green light thing?
Autumn like immediately like lights up, and she's just like, yes, oh my gosh, yes, you've seen it. I'm not crazy. I've told you. I swore.
You could both be crazy.
No,
it's a possibility.
No.
I'm just.
Please, I need someone to believe me.
I'm just joking.
But yeah, I don't know. It was just kind of like there. Like it was like trying to direct me to what I was looking for. Or it could have been fucking with me. I don't know yet. But it was there. So I believe you, or I need more sleep now. Both are possibilities.
Well, At least it wasn't, evil?
Doesn't seem like it.
Hmm.
It did seem familiar, though. I don't know.
Yes, It smells like something I've smelt before, but I don't know exactly what. I know that sounds straight.
They do say that, scent is tied to memory in a pretty substantial way.
But I don't remember. That's the issue.
Maybe it's a far-off memory from a far-off land. I don't know.
Well, perhaps it will show itself again.
Maybe. Maybe it'll visit you next time, Melchior.
Perhaps if Mori sees it, Melchior sees it, he might, believe me.
I think he believes you. I'm pretty sure he believes you.
I'm just messing with you.
Thank you. Autumn looks tired and relieved at the same time.
So, what was this about our likenesses being used?
Oh yeah, they're selling dolls of us, like action figure things.
What? How do they? Autumn looks self-conscious. How do they know what look like? We've never been here before.
Well, apparently, Cato's been selling licenses to our likeness.
Kato?
Yeah.
I see.
She narrows her. She looks angry.
Well,
looks annoyed.
Isn't that kind of him? Shade says as she's pulling out her dagger.
Why on earth?
For money.
Money?
So are we shutting that
Isn't
shit
that-
down, or?
That's all he thinks about is money, isn't it?
Of course.
Ugh.
Well, I mean, I'm okay with them selling them as long as we're getting paid for it.
Rector will have to hear about this as well.
Oh, he will.
He'll probably be fine with it.
Autumn, look of disgust. Of course. I'm not sure how comfortable I am with people making effigies of me to sell, and do what with, I'm not sure.
Well, I mean...
Does that not make you uneasy?
I mean, it was mostly children, but their toys. But I mean, if you don't want yours to be sold, we could definitely negotiate
so
that.
they're for children then.
Yeah, they're toys.
Oh. See. She thinks for a moment. I suppose if it's not... Sorry.
I was gonna say, it's not like they're incorporating, our hair into them or anything.
Oh, I suppose if it's just for a child to play with and enjoy, and for more nefarious purposes, that is fine.
Did mine look cool?
It looks pretty accurate.
We go over there, it's the green hair.
Yeah, I figured we can go speak to the shop owner and get, the actual terms negotiated.
And I suppose it would be interesting to see them.
Yeah, for sure.
I suppose there is a little bit of... Sorry, go on.
That's fine by me. I can send a message to Elliot real quick and tell him that's where we're headed.
That works.
Okay.
Do I have the spells for? I do. Okay, cool. I'm looking. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Hopefully, if you haven't used any spells today, right?
I've used one.
Just one.
Yeah, I think I used ascending to tell Melchior after I saw the talking books. I was like, we need some drinks after this. But Shade will use ascending. Where is this place, Melchior?
In the shops district. I don't. It's been so long. Over the table.
Do you remember what it was called?
I remember, obviously Melchior remembers where it is. He just left there, but
Yeah.
Okay.
the player doesn't remember.
Right.
Flint, where is it at?
It's only been a good month ago. Oh man. Wait.
A month is a long time.
I mean,
I know. I'm acknowledging that was sarcastic. It has been a while.
It doesn't say here in my notes.
But yeah, it was basically I had my mind as one of the marketplaces.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I don't think the shop had a name.
No, yeah, it was. According to my notes, there is no name for this particular shop. It just says a shop.
That's fine. I'll just tell him that we're in the shopping district then. And she will use something to send that message to Elliot. Hey, when you come to meet up with us, we are in the shopping district. Thanks. Bye.
Thanks, bye.
I don't know what to say to him. What do you want me to say to him?
I just thought it was funny.
Sending who dis.
Who just said? No way. Really?
No, the actual response is. Sorry, I inhaled it. Popcorn kernel.
He's dead.
He killed my own joke. Affirmative. I will meet you there.
Cool. She gives Melchior and Autumn a... Oh, cool. She gives Autumn and Melchior an awkward thumbs up.
Well, what did he say? Yes?
Affirmative?
Affirmative?
He is a nerd.
What?
Sincerely, Elliot.
Sincerely, Elliot.
Oh yeah, he's a hella nerd.
Perhaps he's just formal?
Yeah, a nerd.
One of your
So-
typical nerds.
Shall we,
I'm already
Melchior, if
walking.
you wouldn't mind?
He's already gone. Shade fucking follows.
Dang it! Alright, we follow.
Off
Man.
we go.
It's been a
Well,
while since you heard just, a classic, I'm already walking. you're like the Batman of the Eternals. Just like, poor Shade and Eleanor turn around and talk to Commissioner Gordon and they look back like, oh my god!
He's
he's
gone.
already gone! Melchior, do you watch it? He's gone. Damn it!
You see like that little anime
daylight
like,
here.
yeah, you see like the little anime like outline like, dunk, dunk, blinking where he used to be. Sorry.
You're that guy that you travel with who has a habit of just like wandering off without telling anybody, aren't
So
you?
basically my mother.
Yeah,
Yes!
pretty
You don't
I know
say
this,
anything, you just go.
I know this wasn't exactly a shop, but I'm making it the shop because it's pretty.
Yay.
So it takes a little bit kind of winding around the streets. You're still getting used to the sprawling metropolis that is Aspio. Eventually you find the shop in the marketplace. And as you get closer, Autumn, like Mori before you, totally is like, you totally notice how like more and more people start to recognize who you are as you get closer to the store. And in fact, we'll say with about maybe 10 minutes of actually arriving there, you see a little tiny girl hugging a Autumn plushie with a cute little bow and fake little deer ears. But just like tugs on her like mother's sleeve as she points your way as you walk by.
Oh. Autumn shyly waves at the little girl and smiles.
Shade, you see jack shit.
I point and I'm like, see, for children.
Oh, that's very cute and sweet.
It's Rob! Hi, Rob.
Hello.
Hey y'all.
Rob.
Welcome.
I am very sorry, and what are we doing with children? What is happening?
We're
Eating
negotiating
them,
the terms for
No!
dolls.
No, you're not eating them.
Yeah, to catch you up, the group met up and now are deciding to go and talk to the store owners that sold all the various toys and accessories based on the Eternals, thanks to the very entrepreneuristic Cato.
We're getting our royalty fees.
Fair, okay.
And he walked in on me describing how Autumn saw a little girl basically cosplaying as her while hugging a little Autumn plushie.
So I haven't seen anything regarding me.
Nope. You've seen a lot of like buff tabaxis with green hair holding this like stuffed cats and like a fake. Wait, which arm did you lose?
Oh god, the left one.
Okay, all of them are missing their right arms. You don't see anything of you though. Maury,
I told you, entirely accurate.
Maury, you're seeing actually a few people with what looks like to be this. How do you describe these? You know those classic, like cheap as almost free laser swords used to sell like in the 90s, like I think they still do, of like lightsabers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, they got those for except it's the sun sword or sun blade.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Hold on a second.
Do they have little ravens on their shoulders?
Oh yeah.
Aw.
Nice.
Yeah, they can use it. They can go and actually pump a little thing on their side to make it kind of little tiny.
Oh, some of them are like those
Simple
moving puppets that you get at the Renaissance fair that they have a
Yeah,
movable head. Those are great. I love those things.
I look over to Mordecai and see, hey, look, bud, you're famous.
Hold on a
Morty.
second. Are those dolls supposed to be me?
I told you, entirely accurate.
Shade looks like she's about to commit a crime.
As you get out front of the store, Shade, roll a perception, please. $19. You see right in the front of the store, the bay window, in bright, glittering magical letters. New! Pick up your brand new, fresh off the boat action figures. Yes, a new member of the Eternals is now up for sale. Come get your Rector figures, now with spooky cloaks included.
Oh, no.
Autumn points at it.
Burlap back?
No, Rector's
Basically,
not here.
yeah, like the doll itself has like these like many like tired age lines. Like this doll looks like it could fall asleep at any second.
It looks just like you.
Yeah.
Wait, he's not here yet, is he?
Well, so I'm gonna say for the sake of time that he's here with you all.
Hi, Rector. Rector,
looks just
look!
like you.
Autumn points at the doll.
I'd be like, if he was in a recliner, like I was just 5 minutes ago, it would be me. That's why I imagine Rector had like gone somewhere to take a seat in a recliner with a drink and just like fell asleep like an old man would.
Looks like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Comes with such features as a pull string to have him play any of his 5 action groans.
Ugh.
I hate this.
That's extremely creative.
Isn't
Get
it?
the story.
I couldn't make something like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see the whole line of your past adventurers. One's new and old. You see, a little Harmony like Patrick doll. You see a tiny little Garfzar teddy bear. You see even Barda in his like a tiny little like play hammer and like this little like wooden tool sets. You can like knock the blocks through the holes in the board. I can't think of how to describe it. Yeah, everyone's there, including the Blade the Tabaxi.
Blade the Tabaxi.
Shade's just looking at this doll. She doesn't say anything else about it.
It's really impressive how they captured your exact likeness.
Autumn,
Hey,
meanwhile, has
Melchior?
picked up a
Hey, Melchior.
doll.
Hey, Melchior. Do you know what it's like getting body slammed onto a table? Would you like to find out?
You're welcome to try.
No. Oh my gosh.
Shade's gonna commit a crime.
No.
Oh, I forgot to mention one last thing, Shade. Because he rolled the 19, you also noticed that, Blade, the Tabaxi Warrior, happens to also come in the occasional combo set of their best friend, little Dashier. A few of them are even hugging.
Tabaxi's got to stick together.
You feel an ominous presence coming from this tiny half elf.
Okay, Autumn, while holding one of the Barda dolls, looks at Blade, I guess, with the doll, and just murmurs to herself, "I'm not sure how they got it so terribly wrong. This is quite accurate." She looks at the Barda doll and holds it out to Sabine. What do you think?
Being with the passive heart, just like, ooh, points at And it, back to you, back to it. Looks at the tiny you doll down on the floor next to the bar and just like stares. Not just like, in terror, just like utter confusion, just full on.
Wait, at which doll?
At like the autumn dolls, they're also on the shelves. Just like, looks at the autumn doll, back to you. Back to the autumn doll. Back to you. It's just, how can mom be there, but also here?
Would you like one, sweetie? Maybe I should buy some of these for you. She like starts like picking
That
up some of the
cosplayer
dolls.
must have thrown her for a fucking loop.
She starts like she grabs a basket and starts like taking one of each doll, put it in the basket for Sabine mostly because they're for children, right? This is cute. This is for children.
Yeah.
We should get a collector
apologies.
set.
Yeah. Apologies. I should have mentioned that when you did meet up with Rector earlier, he was sporting some fancy new robes.
That's right. Tell us about the new robes.
That is correct. So when Rector does roll up, you notice that he is actually nicely dressed for once. He looks like he's wearing all new clothing. He's mostly in white now and shades of white. With some gold filigree trims in some parts of it. It looks very fancy. It looks like he spent some money on it.
Who is this man? I don't know this man.
What?
Get out of here.
Rector, you've new clothes.
Yeah. Yeah,
I almost didn't
like it.
recognize you.
felt like it was time to, paint it up a little bit. Plus,
Are you
I
gonna
wanted
go
to
join a choir?
devalue
Well,
I just wanted to devalue these toys instantly the moment I saw them. Now they all have to be remade.
Well, yes, that's why we're here to renegotiate it.
that
And I looked at
seems
Shade.
rather wasteful. She
I look
says
over
as she
Shade.
puts a Rector plushie in her basket.
I look over to Shade and say, I'm sure you can see why it's so important to renegotiate these terms now.
Whatever, they're just stupid dolls.
Oh, also, Flint, we didn't get a chance to talk. This is over the table. We didn't get a chance to talk about what I wanted to do, so I'll send you a message in DM about what I was looking for.
Yeah.
So you went with the Saturday Night Fever outfit, right? That's the one you did. That's definitely it. The 70s style. That's the one you're wearing now, right? You look like a disco man.
No, he does not look like a disco
Oh,
man. I'm
come
sorry.
on, my dude! Opportunity missed. Sad.
He still looks like he's in travel adventure regalia. However, it is just much nicer and just
I'm sorry, I'm laughing.
you're good.
Flint
You're
wrote
good.
in the chat, not sure if he got new clothes or just washed his old one.
That's what everyone's thinking.
Ah! Well, I'm glad that you look so nice now.
Thank you.
And that you feel much better about the way you look. I assume.
I mean, I didn't feel any one way or the other with how I looked before.
He has turned into a man of God.
Excuse me.
Rector takes personal offense to this. That's what I call a backhanded compliment. Good job, Shane.
I do my best.
That's over the table, but yeah, that's pretty funny.
I'm sure we could get them to update the Shade toys.
You mean the blade?
Oh, no, we have to get one specifically for Shade, with her best friend Ashur, and her, having a lobster arm would be good, I think. We could definitely convince people to make that.
The ominous feeling is growing.
Maybe we could get
Is there, over the table, is there a toy of Millie here?
Yes, there's actually a line of dragon puppets on one wall that are reversible. That if you roll them up, on one side they're the dragon form, but you roll in them inside out, they're whatever their other disguises are.
Aww.
That's cute.
Autumn takes a Millie and says, "Look at this, Shade. It's Millie. Do you think she would like it?"
I'd don't know.
Well, here, she sets it in Shade's hands.
She huffs and holds onto it. Still looking very angry.
Autumn puts a second one in her basket that she has.
Anyway, where's the guy that's in charge of these fucking things?
Good question. You mean, as you probably have noticed, no one's come to help you out just yet. You do hear some noise in the back of someone ruffling around with the stock, as in walks in, I believe it was a halfling. I want to say it's a halfling, carrying a box that's twice his size towards the counter. It's almost, from your vantage point, looking like the box is walking around on its own legs. You just hear like, and there we go, and drops it down, and he looks at all of you. Oh, Captain, my captain, you're back, and oh my gosh, you brought. Are they who they think they are?
Yes.
OMG! I need to get my. Where's my poster? I need you to sign my poster. Where's my poster? Goes in the back and comes out with this framed wanted poster of all your faces.
What? What?
It's a wanted poster.
Wait, why is there a wanted poster?
Oh, this was back during he kind of pushes you to the side, Shade, by the way, as he comes closer to the others.
Oh no!
Rude. I give him a look.
Pardon me, ma'am.
He doesn't know who that is, though.
I give him a look still.
As he puts it down on the ground, like, this was smuggled from your time in Barovia. Yeah, there was all kinds of posters set up by Strahd trying to find you all. And sure enough, it's all like in like perfect, the kind of like Barovia dark, kind of dried out paper, various sketches of your faces, with at the very bottom looks like kind of drawn in crayon, this little like tabaxi, well, you know the rest. It's Shade was drawn at the very bottom of the thing at the last second.
How did they continue to get this so wrong? You've been here for a while.
Oh.
I look over to Shade. This is Shade, not Blade.
Oh, nice to meet you, Shade. I mean, your Blade cosplay needs some work.
There is no Blade.
There isn't?
Blade does not exist.
We've never had a tabaxi named Blade.
We've had tabaxis, though.
No.
But not Blade.
No, I believe your one-armed tabaxi is actually a one-armed half-elf.
Named Shade.
Oh
Yes.
My God! You know, there were some talks on the Sending forum about who. This supposed half elf that was trying you guys out, but we just thought it was like one of the dragons disguising, or maybe some nefarious villain. But
literally have been here for 2.5 years.
Oh, his jaw just drops. I need to go tell the others. I'm just 2 seconds. He just goes in the back and comes out.
We're not signing anything until until the terms are negotiated.
Sorry, terms?
We discussed this already.
Oh yes, terms. Sorry, I totally forgot. not him. The
No problem.
Oh, certainly. So have you spoken with Cato about this? I mean, he's the one overseeing this whole line. I'm just a distributor.
As I already told you, Cato is a prisoner on our ship and has no affiliation with us.
Right.
It's only been an hour, man.
I know, but it feels like a month has passed by since then.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Man, well, certainly. I mean, I can truly help with getting this all sorted out, especially considering now the news that we have to make a Oh man, there gonna be so many fans of Blade. They're gonna be upset about this. He was a very big bestseller. Apparently, never gets caught in traps. Never gets cursed or making weird deals. Very, very, very patient and calm too.
Shade walks out of the store.
Oh my god! Oh no! Wait.
Oh no! Did I say something wrong?
Jade.
I'm sorry.
Jade! Here, please. I'd like to buy these later, but she puts the she like basically hands the basket that's brimming with like one of each of every kind of toy into the half elf's arms, and then goes after Shade.
I heard somebody leave the call and I thought it was Natty.
Too far. Oh my god.
I heard a little badoop.
Method acting.
Oh god, that got me. It's like, oh
Wait,
shit.
yeah, where's Rob though? Oh no.
He died.
No, Rob, come back.
He got the boogie fever. He had to go.
Got the beef fever.
Oh man. But yeah, no, Shade's just sitting outside. She doesn't want to be part of these negotiations anymore.
But we need to get the terms correct. They take measurements and stuff.
Autumn goes out to find Shade.
I mean, you don't have to find her. She's literally like right outside the door.
Shade, are you alright?
Are you
okay?
For real?
Fuming.
I mean, just because he said those things, those aren't... I know you're a very patient and kind person with us. And yes, you get angry, but usually when you're getting angry, it's because somebody deserves it.
It's frustrating going through all of that shit and then not getting known for it, but okay.
I find it quite flummoxing that they could have gotten it this wrong for so long. I think that you should get recognized for your hard work and for your brave deeds. So
it's not even like, I honestly don't care if I'm recognized or not, but it's just the fact that it's so like it was purposely done.
Purposeful?
I don't know, like it wasn't purposeful, I know, but it feels like somebody's just like fucking like digging into me for some reason.
I'm sorry, Jade.
It's fine. I just need to cool off before I throw the guy across the room.
Well...
And I don't know if you've noticed, but it's been kind of a rough 2 days for me.
I understand. Well... I think that we can set it right. And then hopefully it will be better, at least this part. And you have every right to be upset about what that thing is. I'm not even sure. We've never had a green-haired tabaxi. I don't know how they got this wrong. So I'll just leave you be, and when you are ready to return inside, we'll be in there.
I'll be in a few minutes after I get done thinking about how I'm killing Cato.
Understandable. I'm actually not sure why we didn't bring him to this.
Probably because I would have killed him along the way once I saw these dolls.
I suppose.
Anyway, I'll be in a few minutes.
Okay. Autumn pats her on the back gently and then like goes back into the shop. She looks a little worried, but she'll let Shade have space.
Hello. On that note, I'll be right back.
Alright, I think we have Rob back now?
Yes,
least-
I am back.
On your phone, though, at least?
No, I'm back on my computer. When I lose power here, I don't have service here, so it's just like I'm just completely disconnected. Otherwise, I would have let y'all know. well, you knew exactly what happened.
Oh, like last power just now?
Yeah, it's super windy here. So
oh my goodness.
One of the problems with living out in the sticks.
Okie dokie. Sorry, get a side message here. All right. Back in the store, the perplexed halfling looks back to you, Maury. Well, the terms, right. Well, we've been sending Mr. Cato roughly 100 gold like every month or so.
Valkyrie looks perplexed. 100 gold?
Maybe not. Yeah, most of these toys are sold by a few coppers, a few silver here and there.
Okay.
It kind of helps with the popularity.
I mean, that's fine. I just don't want the money going to Cato anymore.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, where would you like your cash sent? And I could tell the others to forward it to your place in Saltmarsh.
I mean, I kind of looked at the group. We don't really need 100 gold a month. Are there like any services or charities, orphanages, or something in the area that could use that?
Oh, certainly. And even put it generally towards anything we make towards, at least naturally if we get our cut, but put your share towards a charity.
Yeah, maybe we can establish like the Eternal Trust or something and have that paid back.
Like it. Yeah, that's a wonderful idea.
I love that. What kind of charity? Perhaps an orphanage? I think that would be fantastic. Many of us did not have our parents when we were younger, or somehow were estranged from them for various reasons. So, helping children that were like us.
I mean, that sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll talk to the others on the sending forum, and we'll work something out. Maybe have stores all over the place.
Yeah, if you drop the contracts, we'll come back and sign them.
Yeah, and you should see looks over at the wanted poster. I'm sorry about that. I got excited.
It's okay.
And my apologies to you, Shade. I'm sorry.
Just answer me this. How did you get it so wrong? She holds up the shade, the blade doll, and like holds it side by side to her. How did this happen?
Well, it's always been kind of like word of mouth, honestly. And
word of mouth, but everybody else's dolls came out perfectly normal, and this happened?
Well, aren't you the rogue?
You are very stealthy, Shade.
What?
You are very stealthy. Maybe they just never got a good look at you.
Halfly looks at you, at Maury, and looks back to you like, he's not wrong.
So then how did this come to be? You just guess if you don't know what somebody looks like? At least, like, put a cloak on it!
Well, maybe they thought, like, maybe as you were, like, zooming by, they just caught a sight of green on your head, and thought that it was your hair? I don't know.
Yeah, but for the longest, there's one of the theories was that you and TikTok were one and the same.
Gross.
You see, I was about to give you credit because I used to wear a green bandana, but then you said that.
I mean, all of this was based on what we've heard through Barovia.
I didn't even do that much in Barovia. How did that? Whatever. Just give the money to charity.
that might be why they don't have a solid picture of you.
Rector leans over to Autumn. I see the TikTok in comparison now.
I suppose the green, but he's definitely much larger.
And
For sure, larger.
So I'm not
And
sure
stupider.
where that could have come from. Well, Shade isn't small, but TikTok is extremely large.
But they're both very angry sometimes.
Well, you get angry sometimes.
Oh, of course I do, but... He looks over at Shade.
I think she has a right to be angry about this.
Oh, I'm not saying she doesn't. I'm just saying I see
certainly
the
glad
comparison.
that my plushie did not turn out blue. And I have actually turned blue.
That would have been hilarious.
Just to see it. The Autumn, like, figurine, the blue version. Like, collector's edition.
I mean, most of what we know about Autumn was from your wedding with Barda. It was a very public event.
That is true. That there were many eyes there.
Wait, so where'd you get the information about me? I'm relatively new here.
Well, I mean, aren't you friends with Cato?
How has Cato been keeping contact? He's been in jail!
So,
Yeah.
most of the information came from Cato regarding our appearance.
They nod.
Okay.
There's
That's all
your
I need.
answer, I
That's all I
suppose.
needed to know. That's all I needed to know. She hands it all back to the shopkeeper. She hands the $1 million to Autumn. It gives her the money for it, and then she's going out the door.
Where are you going?
To kill Cato.
To take care of a problem.
Should we stop her?
Please drop the contract establishing the Eternal Trust. We'll be back to sign it. We gotta go prevent a murder.
Okay.
Oh, also I'd like to buy these, and she just like dumped the entire basket, like.
Oh,
Like it's basically one of each kind, and they're all for
Yeah.
Sabine, of course. So she's gonna like stuff them in Sabine's bed or whatever.
the shopkeeper looks sheepishly at the others as they leave and looks back to you. I mean, you can have them for free if you wouldn't mind. Just he pulls out a tiny little like sketch drawing that looks perfectly of you, if you don't mind signing.
Oh, listen,
You're my favorite.
Autumn blushes. Oh my. Thank you. Listen, the money is for charity now, so I do not mind paying it. But I will also sign your picture. She looks at it. Did you draw this?
Oh no! It was I got it from someone else, but thank you. That would be totals it up 43 silver.
I'm pretty sure she's carrying 43 silver. Let me just find my.
I think it's like 100 silver to 1 gold. I want to say.
Yeah.
Don't
I'm
I
also
have the
gonna
money?
leave him. You do, yeah, but just.
I currently have 8 gold on Autumn, so like, she'll just so it's 100 silver to 1 gold. She'll just give him a gold piece. Keep the change.
Oh.
I'm also going to leave like just 5 gold and say this should cover the next X number of sales for any children wanting to buy things.
Aw.
You all really are heroes of the land, and I'll try to send the first prototype of the shade line as soon as we're done. It's so exciting.
Thank you. And so, Autumn will take. I guess there's a quill nearby or something, perhaps, by the counter. She'll take it and she'll sign it. What is your name? I don't believe I caught your name.
My name. Okay.
Well, I'm signing this for you, right?
Yes. Certainly. Let me just give you a second here.
Sorry, DM. DM doesn't know what the shopkeeper's name is.
FantasyNameGenerator.com. FantasyNameGenerator.com.
No.
Sweats.
My name's Reich.
Reich?
Reich.
Add another one to the list.
Reich?
R-I-K-E?
Yeah.
So Autumn will sign the near the bottom.
Is this your dad?
That's what I meant when I said add another one to the list.
What was that?
Add another one. We got a Riker, a Rector, and a Reich.
Yeah.
I was writing in my notes what his name was, and also that Rector has fancy new white clothes.
But of course, it wasn't on her father's side.
Over the table, didn't the shop that like made you your clothes want to also make a deal with us about something, Riker?
Rector?
I feel like I vaguely remember that, but I could be misremembering.
Was it the shop that I was gonna get my clothes made at? Was that where that was happening?
You made a deal with
Yeah.
them. Hold on, let me see if I could. You made a deal with them without consulting us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, I remember that. Of course I did that.
Now I remember this very clearly.
Ross wanted to make Eternals action figures.
You're the reason that Shade's action figure's all fucked up!
He spreads rumors about Shade and finds out Cato has been trying to make rights for Eternals merchandise. Ross agrees to give him a free clothes in return for a chance to our contract with the Eternals. For Eternals action figures.
Well, yeah, it was a chance. That hasn't happened yet. But that is something we could talk to them about if that's something that they want to do. I don't know why they would want to. There's already a line of action figures here, but maybe they can be like our official like clothiers or something. They can make our clothes for us.
For the sake of simplicity, maybe we just not do that.
Fair.
But over the table, the clothes were for free. On the condition that he got an audience with the Eternals, and you have the clothes now.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say he was part of the same, group of merchants in town that will make the products together.
Yeah.
Okay.
To make it simple.
All right. That will make it simpler and less morally dubious that you took free custom clothes from a guy and then just ghosted him.
I was just trying to get us all free custom clothes, but okay.
Oh my gosh!
I mean that is something we could do. Yes.
I didn't realize that was what you were doing.
That's the pirate I know. That's the pirate.
Oh my gosh!
That's the Shakyamori I love.
But yeah, we can do that at a later time. That's fine.
Yeah. Shade's gonna go commit a murder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, Elliot's supposed to meet us around here. Well. She's still gonna go commit it. Yeah, well, she'll start to go for the murder, but then realizes she has to wait for Elliot. So now she's just outside, angrily tapping her foot, kind of sharpening her dagger.
But before I do this next scene, I need to do a quick bathroom break. So.
Oh, this is good. I'm gonna catch up on my notes here.
Okay.
Freaking amazing. All right, I'm gonna mute my quick.
You're not actually gonna kill Cato, right? Rector says to Shade. They walk out.
She does not answer. The answer is up in the air. It fully depends on if she can calm down between now and then.
I mean, tell me he doesn't have it coming.
What? Is this not something that something up Cato's alley?
That doesn't make it okay.
Yes,
Also not worth killing him over.
And as to up his alley is also problematic because this is a habitual bad behavior.
Look, Shade's not gonna kill him, but she is going to commit assault.
She's probably rough.
This was from before we made the deal with him and got so.
We didn't make a deal with him. We made a deal with Maria, and he's currently a prisoner. Like, if there was a 3-strike rule, Kato's on like strike 9, and I'm not saying let's kill Cato. I'm just saying he's done a lot of things that could be killed for.
I think Shade deserves to at least yell at him.
I mean,
Oh yeah, if you want to yell at him.
Certainly, this isn't like on itself, by itself, isolated from any other instance. This isn't worth killing a man.
Yeah.
But considering all the other things that he's done,
like over the table,
I understand.
I know, Rob. You probably don't truly care about Cato, like Riker does, but like Cato has tried to kill us before, so like.
He's tried to sell us into slavery.
There's a lot of
blood. Kill us.
There's a lot of bad blood between us.
Girl entertainment.
So like I know that like he's like an old friend of Riker's, but like to us
Rector.
he's just always been a dirtbag. Sorry, Riker. See, it's happening to me. But to us he's always just been like a slimy dirtbag.
Here's the thing. The only thing Cato has done to Shade was just make sleazy comments here and there. She did not experience the thing that Melchior and Autumn went through. The first time she met Cato was in Saltmarsh.
Where he tried to kill us.
Yeah, when he tried to kill us. He caused Melchior to go not only blind, but also deaf. And every time he tried to like break through of that, he took damage. So with that being
so I just kept bashing over the head while I was blinded.
You had him grappled, so you just kept beating his face in. I don't know what his plan was.
It works.
I don't know
God,
what
I almost
his plan
forgot
was.
that shit. Holy crap! I almost forgot that happened.
I didn't. It was
I
so
haven't.
funny. It was so funny. I remember being in that battle like, oh my god, I need to save Melchior. Meanwhile, Melchior's like beating this guy into a fucking puddle.
Okay, also on the not slightly on non sequitur on the topic of Rector's clothes. As nice as your clothes are, our dear friend Asura has posted this.
Oh boy, handsome me.
I give 2 sessions before Rector's outfit turns black again.
Perfect.
Because you know that shit does not stay clean.
Felix made a
Your
poll.
white clothes.
Felix made a fake poll in my chat. Poll: should we kill Cato? Yes, or maybe later.
Yes, or maybe later.
Can I make a poll? I could do that, right? How do I do that?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not versed on Twitch, but it seems like a fun way to do things.
Thanks for reminding me. Rector wants to find a wand of prestidigitation.
Right, because you don't know prestidigitation, do you?
No.
You would need that for this outfit. It's pretty fly, but also you need prestidigitation for that outfit.
Oh man. Oh, someone made a poll. Who did that?
Honestly, the most useful cantrip in the world.
Poll is up. I don't know who did it, but poll is up. Should we kill Cato?
I gotta go to your Twitch. Hold on.
Felix, you're so wonderful. So beautiful.
How about we go with the maybe later so we have time to build up to an inevitable betrayal?
Well, you know, it's neck and neck right now. I've got 4 votes for yes and 0 for maybe later.
Yeah, like, or we could just completely bypass the inevitable betrayal and just nip it in the bud now. Which would be the smart thing to do.
Meanwhile, Cato's just stuck in his little prison cell.
Singing 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
Under the wall. He's just like loudly he like knocks a painting off the wall in another room. Man, where did that come from? Man, I'm so great.
Man, it sure is a nice day today. Oh my god.
Aren't you sudden but inevitable betrayal?
My god, my dude's never got a chance to even like truly scheme, if at all.
He doesn't need time to scheme.
He needs time to die.
See, like, I think the best part is like, for like y'all, Cato is just this terrible person, and through all these experiences you've had, and to me as a player, I'm envisioning Cato as like just this 2-bit backwater fucking criminal who's just doing whatever he can, any opportunity he has. Like that's he's just any opportunity he takes it.
I mean, sure, he's an opportunist, but also, like, human fucking trafficking, murdering people opportunist, which is like, you don't have to go that far. You can still have some morals.
Look, he'll have plenty of time to scheme whenever Shade has him in a fucking headlock.
He can scheme about how to get out of that headlock.
Yeah, he can scheme about that.
Oh no! Oh god! Oh.
If it's any comfort, Shade will most likely forget about this within the next 5 minutes. So long as she does not make it to that ship.
I believe it. I really believe it.
God.
Human trafficking, Rector says, being like, well, that was kind of normal in Barovia. I don't see what the big deal is.
Just because it's normal doesn't mean it's right! Can we please establish this?
Where did my fucking...
Just because it's normal doesn't mean it's right!
It like
Just
wiped
because
away.
it's normal doesn't...
What happened to my, What happened to my fucking thing? Oh god.
Okay.
Oh, it's so good.
Did you hit one of the eyes?
No. I'm gonna re-add it.
Over the table, if Rector dies, I'm taking Cato.
That's your backup character!
If Rector dies,
Please,
Cato dies
God,
too.
no! If Rector dies, Cato dies.
With Flint's permission, of course.
I'll allow it if your players let you live long enough to do it.
That or they're just gonna...
You have to understand, Cato's only alive because, like, you keep asking for him to be alive. If it was up to me, he'd already be dead. Melchior tries to give the benefit of the doubt, and he has let people who he's fought live, like, a lot in the past. But Cato, in his eyes, doesn't deserve it and can't be redeemed, so, like, he would just kill him.
Yeah, Cato is a dead man walking, basically.
Yeah, like we've given Cato multiple chances and he keeps fucking it up. So like I said, this is like strike 9 out of a 3-strike system.
So, did Firefox break?
Maybe.
The item firefox.exe that this shortcut refers to has been changed or moved. So the shortcut will no longer... What in the hell? Well, I don't have time to deal with that.
If you need a little bit of time, we can take a
we
break.
can wait a few more minutes.
Yeah,
break.
just... You're gonna break anyway.
My dog is whining. So...
Make it take this time to go and, like, start on supper early.
That's true.
I could do that. I could go throw something in the microwave.
I do have like a relatively hard stop around 7, but like we have time.
Yeah, we'll just take the break we would have at 5, you know.
Yeah.
And now, because...
I can't open my local disk.
Oh no.
What?
What?
Like
yeah, that sounds important.
That's weird.
What can you see right now? Anything?
I can see my desktop, and I opened File Explorer to open the local disk so I can go to, like, the Firefox,
directory?
Yeah. Now I can't open it. I can open my, external. That's so weird.
It's not a good sign.
It's not! It makes me nervous.
That sounds ominous, and, like, something important that you need to be able to open.
Yeah.
Is it giving you an error when you try to open it, or?
No, it just won't let me open it.
Oh god. Do you need to restart your computer?
I might. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, yeah, give that a try.
Yeah. Stream will be back in a few. I'm gonna restart my computer real quick because that's weird.
Good luck.